Today we are going to add color to our pinch pots, but this isn't going to be what they look like in the end because I'm going to fire it in the kiln. That's bake it in the clay oven. And after I fire it in the kiln, it's going to look like...
Hello, my talented artists.
This is glaze before it's fired. And after it's fired, it transforms into a layer of colored glass. So it really looks very different. This color is actually going to be red. It looks kind of like a dusty pink, but it's red. And this color is actually very dark blue once it comes out of the kiln. So keep that in mind when you are glazing. Make sure that your pinch pot stays on the glaze messy paper. And what I want you to do is decide what color you want to be the base color. The base color is the first layer of glaze that you put on your pinch pot. We want to have a thick layer of glaze when we are done. In fact, when this yellow dries, I'm going to do another layer. You want more than one layer, and it dries really fast. I painted inside my pot. Now I'm going to paint on the rim. It is okay if one color overlaps another color. Overlap means on top of. Don't forget to paint your rim. That's that top part of your pot. Now I want to show you something really important so that we do not pick up or break our little pots we worked so hard creating. When you are glazing, you can use your messy paper to turn your pot and be a white spot detective. Oh, I see I missed some of the inside because I was looking at it from a different angle. So I'm going to get a little more yellow. Oops, I got a dot of yellow on my red, and that's okay. It'll be really interesting to see what happens to that after we fire it. I'm looking carefully around. I'm going to turn my paper. Here's another cool tip. You can stand up when you're glazing and look around and make sure you've gotten all the spots you want to. I'm going to do some blue spots on my rim. And I think I'm going to add some yellow spots to match the one that dripped there accidentally. You can stand up and you can also crouch down. This helps you see the sides of your pot. What color do I want to do? Oh, I really want green, but somebody else is using green, so I have to choose another color, and I can use green later. Make sure we don't grab in art. Sometimes you just have to be patient and wait a little bit. I'm going to do a layer of yellow on the outside of my pot. I'm going to crouch down like this. I could hold it steady, but I don't want to pick up my pinch pot. If I'm done with yellow, put the yellow brush back. And I'm going to turn my pot on the messy paper. I'm going to pick the blue. And when I'm glazing, I'm looking at my pot and overlapping the colors just enough so that we don't see any white spots. We don't want to see any white spots. I'm done with blue. Should I use it for green? No, the blue brushes only stay in blue. The yellow brushes only stay in yellow. The red brushes only stay in red, and on and on. If somebody accidentally puts a brush in the wrong color, should we yell at them? No. Remember, the first rule in art is to be nice. Just remind them nicely. And you can tell me, and maybe we should wash the brush, or I could wash it for you. The one place that you do not want any glaze is the part that touches the table. That's the bottom, the foot of the pot. So I'm not going to pick it up. I'm not going to turn it over. I'm going to crouch down so I can see and paint the sides really well. All the art supplies are very important, not just for you, but for all the kids at school. So when you are done glazing, please don't play with the glaze. That is not okay. I have done one layer of color all over my pot. And I think, let me look carefully, I'm going to be a detective and look for the white spots. Yes, I think I've covered it all, but I need to do a second layer. I can stand up, I can sit down, however I need to. I want to make sure that I've covered everything, not just one time, but twice. All right, happy glazing.